At the beginning of the last episode, Billy was sick. By the end of the last episode, Billy and Damon were sick. Billy and Damon are still sick. And for that matter, Billy is also still sick. And if you can understand any of that, you might be sick too! We're the Bittersweet Gamers!
Are we squared?
I was expecting you to disapprove, but I guess that means you approve, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm the opinionator! Right. No more creepy child violating, please.
I think we've about filled up as much as we can in this game with that. Moving on.
I don't like how you phrased that. How to Kill Demons, Masterpiece number 4. Cut off 1 centimeter every day so that they die super slow. Pour 999-degree water onto their eyeballs to kill them.
Which would be an impressive feat because at that temperature, it evaporates.
Stuff them into the dryer and turn it on. I wonder how long that would take.
You want to find out? I'm gonna put you in the dryer.
No, I guess I'll pass. Also, imprison a bunch of them and make them kill each other. We've seen that before. Kill them all. Kill, kill, killy, kill, 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 kill. Kill, killy, killy, kill, killy, killy, kill.
Okay.
Killy, killy, kill. Kill. Kill everything that lives. Are you done? Kill everything that lives.
Really? We just happened to be
They're
here?
not following us this time, right?
Well, do you really want to run through the whole dang sewers again?
Hell no, but...
I think we're okay. The problem is the adults. I don't know if they'll even listen to us.
They might not.
I'm sure it will be fine. If we do our best to persuade them, I'm sure it'll work out.
It might.
The former you would have been sobbing and crying out, "Wah, Toko, Toko!"
Oh, that was a really good impression, wasn't it? No, I actually get frustrated with that. I'm sure that if we do our best, everything will work out. It's not that that's a bad attitude, but just assuming success. Now, anyway, who cares?
I don't talk like that!
Well, even if you're bound to fail, I'll always proudly watch over you.
Your approval fills me with shame?
Yeah, just having you here by my side is reassuring.
You know I was being sarcastic, right?
Just please don't needlessly antagonize the adults in the shelter again.
Ah, right. If you meant it as actual encouragement, then you're the one who's changed.
That'd be no good. Having a dirty mouth and a heart of gold is like my thing.
Wait. Do you hear that?
No?
What?
Oh, no.
Screams?
Toko, hurry!
We better get to it. Remember, use your charge attack, aim at a cluster
Children
of
are
them,
gathering.
and take them out!
What's going on?
I have a bad feeling about
But
this.
first we gotta get that collectible. Hang on for another couple more minutes, guys.
How many people die so we can get the next volume of Saki? How many will die when Billy can't pick up the next volume of Saki? Children's Paradise, Commandments 4. Number 1.
Inscribe on your hearts the fact that the now is the most precious thing we have.
Number 1.
Do not kill pets with adorbs faces.
But you can kill pets without adorbs faces?
Yeah, like that cat. Like Celeste's ugly cat.
Well, isn't that a demon, though?
You're thinking far too hard on this.
Number 1.
Do not lose hope.
Number 1.
Anyone who breaks the rules will suffer the punishment.
Number 1.
Hide your video games somewhere you'll never find them. Right then.
That's torture. I still know where my NES games are. Guess I haven't played one in about 10 years. On the console.
Ah!
What's happening? Toko! Komaru! I'm so glad you guys came. What is going on here? A huge group of Monokumas ambushed us. Please help us. If this keeps up, the secret base is gonna be totally wiped out.
Looks like there's no time to waste.
Do Do what you can.
Yeah, so what you're about to see is not our first time doing this.
We certainly succeeded in our first go. However, whether you believe it or not, this is a YouTube video. It is meant to be entertaining. What it was before
Was not. I pretty much panicked and ran around like a chicken with my head cut off, and it wasn't entertaining.
Billy said literally nothing. Meanwhile, I was constantly going, no, don't shoot all your bullets. Go over there and do that. Stop doing this. Don't run past all the enemies. No, you protect them. Don't knock back bombers into people. It was not pleasant. So we are going to do it again. Unfortunately, we're still playing from where we were before, so if you see any weird bullet discrepancies, such as not having any, well, this is why.
I don't suck, I promise. Let's go again. Don't tell Byakuya. He'd be disappointed in me.
Byakuya doesn't care about you, Billy.
Komaru! Toko! Please save everyone!
I'm trying to, buddy!
I'm going to do
Wow.
my best this time.
Oh, Shirokuma's always been a bro at, like, interceding and linebacking for us. Stop it! Focus on me!
Dude, you
No,
gotta
please
get
stop.
the one to the right, yeah. Over there in Danger Alley. You know, the person by where everybody is coming out. What?
Pay attention to me, everyone!
Oh, are you, like, pulling them?
I'm pulling them!
Get him, get him, get him, get him!
Hold on, I've got a few
Don't
more
get
people.
greedy! Don't get greedy, just get him!
But being greedy is not. Oh god!
You're gonna need to shoot again. Okay, it's a bomber, you gotta deal with that. Okay, you gotta go over to the up that way, right?
I know.
Okay, don't knock them in that way. Okay, fire on him, fire! Get him, get him, get him! Hey, not anymore.
I got
Let's
caught
do
on
it! Let's go, 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 go!
I got caught on the terrain.
Get the bomber, and then look at the person in danger.
Please, save me!
Shoot him! Use Jill!
Oh!
Yeah, I told you there was a person there this whole time!
I know, but I had to take care of the more immediate threats!
No, you didn't! That is the more immediate threat!
You're a more immediate threat! Ah! Come here!
Do it!
Ah!
Okay, now get out of here!
Psycho Crusher!
Forgive me! I'll do anything!
Stop it! Stop it!
That's what happens if you get too far away!
Are they...
No, wait! I was gonna say you need to build up for a big one. Wasn't there a siren one somewhere around here?
Maybe there was, I don't know! I think I may have already killed him.
Okay, well, kill them.
Okay, no, hold on.
Like, why did you run away when that dude was right there and...
Well, because when the Monokumas come from this side, they run to the opposite end. When the Monokumas come from that side...
Yeah, they run to the guy in the corner.
So as long as I can intersect
Okay, that's cool.
them...
Just kill... Hit a big one now. Because the junk guys, like, don't die.
I know!
Give me a round of
Dance it.
Pumas. They're not coming in
I
from
already
where we
killed him.
did.
Let me make sure I knock you
Okay, there we
towards the
go.
one person I don't want you towards. Okay. You! I meant to do that.
It does do some damage, just not very much. Get the heart. Use dance. Nothing else, just dance. I like how you always have to, like, rush them as you do it. Yeah. Okay, no, turn back. Get to jump.
Their force is getting
I
smaller!
killed him.
Just put a little more oomph
Okay.
in it.
Check the other guy with low health.
Okay.
There's one.
Alright.
Oh, done already?
Die!
You probably should have used paralyzed, and he would have. Oh, he did.
Sometimes when I fire break, I fire a big bullet and it always one-shots them and I'm not 100% sure what causes that.
I think. Oh no, there was a mechanic that they explained at the beginning of the game that I've utterly forgotten about.
You know, so, oh. Dang it. One of them died.
Well, it's like you'll spend a lot of time without looking at some of them.
It doesn't matter. I won that time, and I did a lot better.
Right.
Oh my god!
Well, you almost got them all.
Looks like it's all over.
You're right.
No, not yet. They want to destroy us all. They won't stop after this. They never will.
As soon as they attacked once, they knew where you were.
Right? You should have expected an attack the second time.
Not that they really could have done anything about it, but...
Never? I'm just so tired, I don't know if I can keep up anymore.
I have a little proposition for you. Will you hear me out?
What kind of proposition?
The enemies aren't attacking from the front, but from the hole at the back of the base. To hold out against the enemy attack, we have to find some way to block the hole.
How many people are even left?
Right?
Block the hole, but how?
I mean, at this point, shouldn't they just try and find somewhere else to hide?
I wouldn't know where that was, but yes.
To tell you the truth, high explosives are packed inside my body in case of emergency. You mean in a suicide attack?
If that's really the only way, it means something for him to say that. It would be better if we don't use Shirokuma as a bomb.
But my self-destruct button was damaged in battle. I can't do it on my own.
It is a very brave thing. I'm not sure it's the best idea, but you've got to respect his wishes, you know? Rather, I should say, you have to respect that those are his wishes.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
So, there's no choice but to ask you to do it.
You want Komaru to shoot you so you explode?
No, I can't do it. But this is the only way to save everyone. I'm scared too, but it will be all right.
As long as they stay here, it's not going to work.
Who's to stop the Monokumas from just blowing it back open with their bomber Monokumas?
Right, I don't see any way that would make it something of a permanent solution. What's to then stop them from attacking from the front instead of the back?
Yeah, the problem is that they can't defend themselves regardless of where the attack comes from.
It feels strange, but thinking about saving everyone gives me courage.
I believe you, man, but if you gotta go that far, it'd really better work, and I'm just not confident that it will.
A noble sacrifice solves nothing if it doesn't actually solve the problem.
Maybe that's not saying much, coming from an AI inside a Monokuma. But it's the truth, and if it's for everyone's lives, then I'm not scared at all. So please.
I really respect you, Shirokuma. This only matters, though, if it is for everyone's lives. Otherwise, you're just dying meaninglessly, and...
We'll just add killing Shirokuma to the list of reasons why the people here hate us.
But...
Bad news. The Monokumas are coming through the hole in the back again.
Jeez!
I beg you, please, take me to the hole and let me save everyone.
Well, it would definitely stop them for a while, but... I don't know.
Komaru, Toko, I leave the rest to you.
Are they really gonna make us do it without so much as a... Man, I do not feel comfortable with this. You really can't go to this hole in the back?
Well, I'm gonna use Toko's help to climb up this crate.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought that they wanted you to, like, murder Shirokuma right there for some reason.
Oh, no, see, he warped up here because he's a magic bear.
Komaru, now's your chance. Shoot me.
No, I can't. I can't do it.
I don't think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, same here.
Komaru, no matter how scared you are,
There are times that you have to fight.
I appreciate his courage. I don't want to look down on that at all. I'm just not convinced.
Yeah.
There are times you need to stand up. Times you can't be afraid of death. Do it before we lose something important.
Shirokuma.
But if you still think you can't...
I'm gonna kill you!
I see.
Come on, shoot me! Shoot me, Komaru!
No! F you!
He's not using his claws, he's just punching. See if it damages you.
Oh,
See. Hit him with Link.
that's what I was thinking.
Really? Try dance. Or knockback, yeah. Now try Link. Dang it.
Come on, shoot me! Shoot me, Komaru!
I'll try knockback. Oh! I didn't think that would do any.
Like I said, I really respect his convictions, his determination, and his strength. And I don't even think that he has bad judgment.
I agree with you. I don't think this is going to solve anything.
It's just,
Come on, shoot me! Shoot me, Komaru!
it's just, isn't he going to throw away his life for a ceasefire, for like a temporary relief?
Yeah.
Run to Toko, see if anything happens. Maybe you can get him to punch Toko. Won't let you go any further.
I guess I have to. I can't even finish it in one shot.
There we go.
Thank you.
Well, I have nothing but respect for him.
Huh?
In a lot of ways, it was maybe a cruel thing to do, to force Komaru to do it, but like he said, he had to stand up and fight. Still don't think it was the right call, but it was the decision he made, and he made us do it.
He even went against his pacifism to do it. He
Yeah.
did actually attack Komaru as much as he could.
He stood up and fought to make his wishes come true, and like I said, I respect it, but what a waste. What a stupid waste.
Oh, what just... Please tell me, Master Byakuya.
So, you're awake. You guys lost consciousness after the explosion.
Where's Shirokuma? What happened to him?
Thanks to Shirokuma, the hole was blocked. His sacrifice saved us all.
For now.
Sacrifice? And that means...
Now, there is one way to really make use of that sacrifice and to make sure that it does mean something. And that is to use this limited amount of time you have.
To put a stop to the Warriors of Hope once and for all.
Well, I don't know if I'd just so casually say something like that. It's like a cartoon platitude, the way you put it. But no, use it to accomplish something. If you don't use it to accomplish something, then he did die for nothing.
All I need is the CO2 that Master exhaled. I can live on just that.
Okay, I don't care.
Now's not the time, Toko.
Jeez, wake up already!
I know AIs typically sacrifice themselves in situations like this, but I didn't think...
To break out of jail and come back here. You have some courage.
You? But we're the ones who saved you. You should be thanking us.
Well, most of the thanks goes to Shirokuma, though I am willing to acknowledge that you're not spies.
I'm not sure if I'm willing to acknowledge that Haiji isn't, but we'll see.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you'll acknowledge?
Now's not the time for this kind of argument. Thanks to Shirokuma, we're out of danger, for now. The problem's far from solved.
What's going on?
The hole those brats opened is closed now, but we have Monokumas at the front entrance.
Of course!
Right.
We can hold them off for a little while, but if this keeps up...
So we're running out of time.
Damn it. Do they really intend to destroy this base at any cost?
Cost? What cost?
They're not paying anything for this. They have infinite Monokumas.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna wait for an opportunity, as usual?
I don't actually think the idea of waiting for an opportunity is bad, dang it! And I've been saying that this whole time, but it doesn't matter what you want to do at this point. An opportunity has been made. It may not even be a good chance of success, but this chance will never come again. So you have to do what you can now, period.
Yeah.
Haiji, if we don't do something now, we...
I know.
You're just waiting to die.
No matter how scared you are, there are times when you have to fight. There are times when you need to stand up and not be afraid of death. We have to do something before we lose something important. Toko, lend me your hand.
Huh? Okay. I said I'd lend you a hand, not be your stepladder.
Sorry!
Hey, what are you doing?
She's earned this moment.
Please listen up!
Huh? What is she doing?
I don't have any talent. I'm just a normal girl. Not special or anything. And I know you guys don't have any reason to listen to someone like me. But, well... how do I put it? There's something I want to say. Because I'm a normal human with no talent. I'm sorry, I really don't know how to put it.
Hey, Komaru!
Toko, what do I do?
I didn't think past this point.
Why are you asking me? You didn't plan this out?
Just follow your instincts. You made it this far.
Right?
Then what are you up there for?
Yeah, I don't really know.
For now, let me just say this. I'm with you, so do your best.
Toko. Yeah. I'm just like everyone here. I got caught up in something I didn't understand at all, and I couldn't do anything. So I guess I'll just say to you what I wish I said to myself. Hey! How much longer are you going to be just another victim?
Huh?
You're normal. You're weak. How much longer are you going to use those damn excuses? You're just happy to be a victim and ignore everything around you. Are you really okay with that, you coward? Talent or whatever, that doesn't even matter. No matter how much talent or power you have, you can't avoid being scared or hurt. You let everyone else handle things that scare you and say, I can't help it, I'm normal. Are you really gonna stay that way forever? Maybe you can't help being normal, but you can't just keep using that as an excuse. If you do, someday, you're gonna lose something that's important to you, you know? And after that, it'll be too late. It's obvious that we're all afraid. I'm just as scared as you are. But even though I'm afraid, I know I made the right decision. To stay here with Toko Because if I just went and left her, I think I would have regretted it.
Komaru?
I, along with Toko and everyone here, want a happy ending. A proper happy ending. That's super cliche and predictable, where everyone's smiling. So please, let's make that ending happen. Let's stand up against this despair together. That's it. That's all I have to say. Sorry for being so loud.
I like how really the entire time she was just talking about herself.
Yeah.
Of course, that's the only thing she can talk about. Still, I say, what can they do? Can they do anything? I suppose we'll find out. You know, I had always taken the position that there isn't a problem with waiting until something presents itself or the situation has changed, or maybe you have the opportunity to be able to do something that you weren't capable of before. But if it turns out they were capable of fighting this whole time, that does change the whole calculus. As far as we were concerned, or as far as we understood, you can't fight humanoid killer robots. Komaru and Toko can, but regular people can't. Well, if it turns out they can fight them, what the hell have they been doing this whole time?
Yeah!
Why'd the killer robots suck so much?
You know, you had me up until that last moment.
Well, really, if just like a regular person with a crowbar can take them out... Well, no, that's enough, that's enough.
Well, feel stupid now. You just got told by a normal high school chick.
In your face!
I get that they don't have any weapons. That's why I was thinking they couldn't do anything. That's what Haiji said. Well, do they have any weapons?
Right? If he's been sitting on something that they could have been using to fight back.
Wait here. I'm going to make some preparations.
Preparations? For what?
Well, I have a trump card, and I might as well bet the house on it.
It is now or never, no matter what your position on any of it is.
A trump card?
Oh, Toko. I feel like one of those lame kids who try to motivate everyone and fail completely.
It was good enough. Not bad for your first try. Hell, I even feel a little impressed.
And she's heard a normal kid try and be motivational and cheerful for everyone.
Communication means you express an idea, and ideally the person or people you're communicating to understand the idea you expressed. Seemed like it worked.
Really?
Though it was painful to listen to.
So it was awful.
Look, it was effective at what you were trying to convey. Just because it had all the grace of a rhinoceros ballerina doesn't demean it.
But it looks like you were able to motivate the cowards here a little bit.
You inspired me. I never expected you to start a speech like that.
I never want to speak ever again!
Oh, I'm sure I'll try to forget this ever happened later.
But, you know, you might be right after all.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. What's that you're holding?
Are you gonna put his head in a jar and then have it talk to you and give you advice later?
Why would you put it in a jar? It could do that just fine outside of a jar.
What, this? It's Shirokuma, of course.
Komaru and Toko,
Ah!
thank you for earlier. And your speech just now was splendid, too.
I guess you were right. You really can do that just fine right now. I also love the flower in his mouth. Okay, cool. If this is how it worked out, then that's it's a little weird and creepy. Maybe somebody could see about getting him a new body later. I understand no one can do that here, but you may as well carry around your symbol of hope. You may as well. Can you ask for a more stand-up robot bear?
Yeah, how about one that can actually stand up?
Shirokuma, you're alive?
Well, no, not really. You see, it's an AI inside of a robot, so it's not technically allowed. I'll stop.
Well, if it's got a consciousness, then doesn't that actually more or less mean that it's alive?
We're moving on.
The only thing left is my head, but my AI chip is in there, safe and sound. It's a miracle. It's not exactly a triumphant resurrection, but here I am nonetheless.
I heard you sacrificed yourself. So I thought...
Well, I'm sure he didn't expect his head to survive.
Well, that was pretty misleading.
But I'm relieved. If you're alive, then everything's fine.
I guess we got that cliched happy ending that Komaru wanted.
Looks like you made that traumatizing speech for nothing, then.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, on the one hand, I'm glad that things worked out, but...
Felt a little hammy.
Maybe a little, yeah.
Was it that bad?
No, it was great. I feel like you gave everyone a little light of hope. But it's still a small light. In order to make it grow, we need to do something more.
Hey, the preparation's done. We gotta hurry and get out of here.
Yeah?
Get out of here?
Looks like he's finally gonna start fighting back.
Is it true, Haiji?
He's gonna take off the cast and it's gonna be like a gun arm.
It's all thanks to you, Shirokuma.
I think that's the third time you've said that.
You risked your life for us. I finally realized what I need to do. So thanks, Bear.
Haiji?
Looks like your speech wasn't that memorable.
Aw, don't say that.
From here on, I want you two to follow me to a certain place. It's where our game-changing trump card is hidden. But it's not gonna be easy. You guys better prepare yourselves.
Well, considering we can actually fight the Monokuma robots, and as far as we know you can't...
Well, I guess I hardly have to tell you that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be waiting for you at the entrance.
Well, he is Haiji Towa.
That's true.
He said before, we can't fight back. We don't have any guns. So maybe the trump card that he can only use once is a Towa-y thing.
Maybe it's a two-seated piloted robot.
That would be pretty awesome, though I'm not sure that that would really help the other people in this shelter. Which, by the way, haven't like half of them all died, if not more?
No, they seem to be fine.
Surprisingly, they seem to be okay.
Oh, there's more people here than there were at the very beginning.
I hope Hiroko is okay. We got a lot to turn in. You know, it's not that I don't appreciate the sentiment, but all of that was surprisingly trite.
Yeah, it didn't really have much emotional punch to it.
Kind of artificial.
Yeah.
I don't mean Komaru's speech, that was great. I mean all the reaction of these adults. And the reason that's surprising is literally nothing else in this game and its storytelling has been like that. It's really all been fantastic. So, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, but it's not the end of the world. Not a deal breaker or anything like that. I feel like if maybe there would have been like one more scene with these people somewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of just flipping the despair switch to hope, you know? Because nothing in Danganronpa has ever been this simple.
Yeah.
Even in this game. Oh well, that's life. That speech earlier, you were so cool. You spoke so well, I got goosebumps. Though I'm a robot and probably don't have goosebumps, especially on my face only, because my body no longer exists. You've really grown since I first met you. No, not really. The reason I was able to act so cool was because of the heroic sacrifice you made, Shirokuma. Can't you tell how happy I am by all these musical notes around my head?
Oh, get a room, you two.
Oh?
Oh, so I was that cool, huh? But you're still much cooler than me. No, Shirokuma, you're cool. No, you're
What's going
cool.
How much longer are you gonna keep up this modesty battle?
It is really funny when you have a I will hold the door open for you or you go first.
Yeah.
It's like a random stranger somewhere and it's like a battle of humility and politeness. For them to all be so happy right after an enormous amount of them have been brutally killed is a little weird, huh?
Little bit.
What did Mr. Haiji mean when he said he had a trump card, random adult who may not know the answer?
No.
Beats me. First I've heard of it either. Shouldn't you just ask him?
It's far too suspicious.
He's had plenty of chances to use a trump card before now. Why didn't he even tell any of the other adults about it? Who knows? But it is Haiji after all. I'm sure the man has secrets. He's a Towa after all.
I don't know. I think everybody in this town is like rah-rah Towa. Secrets, huh?
I hope those secrets don't come back to haunt us.
Of course they will. Maybe Haiji's a good guy. It's really hard to tell with the way the game has treated him. Kind of uncharacteristically light on details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. There comes a time when a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Your speech really touched my heart, lady.
Aren't they all just gonna run out and die, though?
Your speech really touched my heart, lady.
Oh, did I actually, say anything like that? Or was I really just talking about myself?
Well, I remember it being something like that.
What? That was it?
Okay. I'm glad to see you survived.
Okay.
Yep, you guys are just like I thought you'd be. Thanks to you two, the atmosphere of this place has really brightened up. It was creepy before.
Really? I don't think we made the place any brighter.
She doesn't mean it like that. She means the mood of the place.
Understand metaphor, girl!
She's saying that thanks to you and Shirokuma, the ambience here has improved.
Yeah.
Exactly right, Fufu. You're good at explaining stuff. Anyway, thanks, guys. I believe you have a whole bunch of stuff to turn into me.
Shirokuma deserves the most thanks. No! Komaru, you're the coolest!
Maybe, but you were pretty courageous yourself, you know.
Well, if you say so, let's keep up complimenting each other constantly.
Just kidding.
There, was that so hard? But I gotta say, compared to your sad face, you're much cuter like this. Oh, right. Did you find any more of those lists of people with wristbands?
A whole bunch of them, including yours. FYI, now that the serious stuff has passed...
That means for your information, in case you didn't know. Did I just FYI your FYI?
Now that the serious stuff has passed... We did run that defense section a couple of times because reasons, logistics, and circumstances. And we did finally save everybody.
And we didn't get anything for it. No achievement, not even any change in what was said in the cutscene afterwards. I am offended.
That was hard, saving everybody, and they don't even give us a stinking achievement. You know what that is? Despair. You know why it's despair? Not because it's sad, because it fills you full of hate and emptiness. That's what the despair is hate and emptiness. Speaking of hate and emptiness, we have quite a few hit list cards to turn in. We don't know if they're all going to be entertaining, and ain't nobody got the time for 47 minutes of dialogue about characters that nobody really cares about, unless it's really good. So we have no idea how many of these you'll see. Only the ones that matter. And if that's all of them, then I'll have edited this part out.
I don't think you should. I think it'd be funnier if you left it in.
FYI, I am interested in convenience for the viewers to do my utmost, however bad it is, to present an entertaining product. FYI.
Fickle young Instagrammers. Oh, are we not doing that anymore?
Gross Butlerics.
Gross butt indeed.
Hey.
I really like how his name is Aloysius. That's the most pretentious name of all time.
What better name for the ultimate butler for the ultimate family?
I suppose he might be the ultimate butler.
He'd kind of have to be, wouldn't he? For one, he's an anime butler, so I fully expect that when Hiroko sends people to go and retrieve him, he's going to be calmly tidying up all the broken remains of the Monokuma robots he beat to death with his bare hands.
I think your idea of an ultimate butler is maybe mixed up with something else. Isn't the ultimate butler really more of like a P.G. Wodehouse-style Jeeves, not some sort of martial arts Alfred?
Potato.
Nobody says potato!
Jeeves! Annoying, old, creepy, gross. They were even more cruel than usual this time. He's probably just a faithful servant to his young master.
I wonder if the kids think, like, the older they are, the bigger the enemy. I see I have to murder them all. Okay, very well. It's
But
sad that
that's-
it's come to this tragedy, but now I must slay them. I cannot tolerate this.
How is that any different than your attitude on them before?
I vaguely wanted to save them, but that was before I found out everybody hated me because I'm older than 24.
This is... What's up? Don't what's up me! This is a grave matter, an earth-shattering event. This is a side quest we have to go and do right now, Komaru. Seriously, what? Did you hit your head or something?
No, because it's Byakuya's butler. She has to save him. This is Byakuya Togami's name here on the file. It's who Toko likes. That's why she's so excited, I think.
I'm not excited. Yes, I am. I'm worried. If he's Master's butler, that makes him my butler too, in the future, when we eventually get married. What's going to happen if he gets hurt? We have to go save him.
Wasn't he a former butler? Isn't he no longer the butler? So he's going to be her ex-butler in the future?
Stab!
Okay, fine! Why don't we just leave it to Miss Hagakure like we usually do?
Leave it to me.
Though thinking about it, nobody whose cards we've turned in has shown up around here.
Yeah, listen to Coco. Just leave it to us. It's not a problem.
You're not actually saving anybody, are you?
Moving on. Maybe, but... What is it? I want him to owe me one. I want to make it so he cannot defy me. With that butler in my pocket, I can do anything I desire, like love potions or hidden cameras.
I think he's way too ultimate a butler to compromise his buttling for your hidden cameras.
Hey!
Oh my god, you are sleazy until the end.
Totally.
You guys just don't get it. This is a huge deal for me. This is like the world exploding. I gotta be me. I gotta be sleazy till the end.
But
even if you were one day able to tie the knot with Byakuya, would that really make you happy?
If I was the kind of person to question those decisions, I wouldn't be here.
I guess you're right.
You're right.
You should stop before it's too late. You regret a win by cheating more than an honest loss.
That's quite true. Wow. Do you feel some kind of regret too, Miss Hagakure? Maybe somebody very close to you is a known and notorious cheat?
It's the one lesson I regret I couldn't teach him. Yeah, I was young. I did something I shouldn't have because I wanted to be with my ex-husband no matter what.
Huh.
But when I got found out, I had to end it with him. But then, I was honestly relieved. I was relieved that I was finally free from my sin.
Didn't have to hide it anymore. It wasn't what she wanted, but that's why it was a mistake.
Yeah. Sounds ominous. I'm very curious.
If you don't mind me asking, what did you mean by cheat?
No.
I shouldn't. Even if I explained myself, I'm sure you'd think less of me.
I wonder what she did. It's not apparently obvious.
It's hard to say. Hard to say.
It's one of those things you just have to know all the personal circumstances or you'd never get it.
Leave it to me.
Anyway, I'll do something about that butler. Leave it to me. That okay, Toto?
You're right.
Yes, I will achieve my heart's desire with a full frontal assault instead!
I like how she didn't even notice that she acquired a different nickname.
Well, you know, she was giving them nicknames way before.
Now for the big one. Haha, it is you, Miss Hagakure.
Huh? You were a nurse?
Of course, if we're talking about Hagakure, this isn't really about her. This is probably going to be about the, shall we say, the principle of the game.
Didn't I tell you? I might not look like it, but I used to work day and night in that uniform.
Just kidding.
I had a reputation in the hospital that my blood drawing skills never missed a vein.
You know, some people that's a really big problem, some people it isn't.
Every nurse who's ever drawn blood from me has always had to try multiple times.
Yeah, I'm like a 50%.
I hate getting my blood drawn.
About half of people don't get it on the first go.
A nurse who's a former delinquent? Pretty cliche. Do you have a heart of gold, too?
You only say it's cliche because it's one of those trashy romance things. well, anyway, the bit about the sun... Do you have a son, Miss Hagakure?
Oh, you want me to talk about my dear hero? There's a 30% chance that someone one of you knows.
You're right.
Yeah, one. A little older than you two. Proud of him. A very successful boy.
Successful? I mean, in a manner of speaking. He has a large career.
In what way exactly is he successful?
Well, that he's conned many people. Many important rich people. And that he's involved with organized crime. And that he has ties to the black market. And that he has managed to ruin his life professionally, financially, and legally in only a few short years.
I mean, if you think about it, that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Did you say something, Billy?
Nothing.
No, I was just thinking what a doting parent she is. He's a sharp boy, especially his hair.
Okay, there we go.
Handsome, tall, kind.
Kind of dumb. He's definitely tall.
If he didn't come out of me, I wouldn't believe he was my own kid.
You know, if you look at Hiroko, you can see where he gets the hair.
I suppose so. Hers just isn't as pointy.
Well, it's still wild and stands
That's
of
true.
its own volition.
That's true. His father was a sea urchin. Well, thanks for that mental image.
But
But even if my son is perfect, something has been bugging me.
He's not perfect!
It's just a small thing, but he's just a teensy bit clumsy with money. He's in an immense amount of debt.
Yeah, like millions of dollars, right?
That's why I sell black markets on the organs? I don't know what I was trying to say, but I think you all understood. Maybe that's what my problem is. I'm doing it backwards.
Well, if he's so successful, he should be able to pay off his debt right away, right? All he has to do is convince somebody like a junta in South America, and then it'll be fine and safe.
Oh, and he also repeated middle and high school about 4 times.
So perfect, so smart. Well, I've heard that really smart kids don't always do well in school.
Oh yeah, and he's also just terrible with women.
Yeah, very perfect. Oh, I'm sure he's popular, just not among most of the fan base. I think BSG are the only people who like him.
What's going on?
It's getting pretty tough to defend at this point, isn't it?
I wonder how he's doing. He's actually a Future Foundation guy.
Yeah! I wonder what responsibilities they actually trust him with.
just kidding.
Well, those flaws are kind of cute too, in a way. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. You really are a doting parent.
Well, it's his mom!
I love my mommy. If I don't, she'll kill me. Just seeing if I can walk past him.
No, you can't walk past him. Talk to Haiji.
Well, looks like the Monokumas are easing off a bit. Now's a good time to head out.
Where are we going?
I still don't get that.
Yeah, how exactly are they holding off the Monokumas?
Maybe they have something, but I wish they'd tell us.
Right?
Even
Because it just seems a little fishy.
Even just, I don't know about fishy, but even if they just acknowledge, like, yeah, we're able to crowd around and beat up small numbers of them, but just like a line somewhere. Anyway.
Didn't I tell you? The place where our trump card is hidden.
And just what the hell is this trump card? And why didn't you say anything about it earlier?
I'm not trying to be cryptic. It's just hard to explain in words.
it's got to have to do with his last name being Towa.
Of course!
It's much easier if you see it with your own eyes. Then you'll understand, I promise.
Jeez, you sound like some manga protagonist from the 90s.
I'm sure she's talking about something very specific,
Anyway,
but
it's our
I
last
don't know
hope
what
for
it
stopping
is.
the kids before it gets any worse. If there's one thing I know for sure, this is our last shot.
Does something like that really exist?
I'm telling you because I trust you guys. And I need you two to trust me as well.
It's a little fast for all this, isn't it?
Ah, so not only are you chicken, you're also a narcissistic bastard.
Ah, friendship.
However, getting there is going to be a problem. Let me think.
How about we take out all the Monokumas, and you tell us where to go?
Yeah, that works just fine. In fact, you should stay behind us, because if you run ahead and get surrounded by bomber Monokumas, I cannot guarantee for your safety.
You look like you're in better shape than her. I'll leave this to you.
You have severely misjudged our physical capabilities.
Me and Four Eyes will go in the back. It'll be cramped, but you'll have to deal with it for now.
It'll be cramped?
You're talking about a car?
What do you mean, leave it to me?
Listen, it's important that you don't freak out. If you don't, we should be fine.
Look, if there really is some, like, 10-meter tall robot that we're gonna pilot, you really should have gotten that earlier, dude.
That's not an explanation.
Didn't he just say not to freak out? I don't really get it, but you should prepare yourself.
Uh-huh.
Wait! I haven't mentally prepared myself yet!
You can't! You don't know what you're preparing yourself for!
Enough with the complaints. Let's just go.
Oh, yeah!
Yahoo!
Slow down! I haven't mentally prepared myself yet!
My god, this is preparations the episode. Haiji was like, I have to go make preparations so that we can go and get our trump card. And then he said, meet me by the exit. Prepare yourself. Then we get there and Komaru's like, but I'm not prepared. No, you should prepare yourself, says Toko. Komaru's like, but I'm not prepared. And then Toko's like, I'm not prepared either. And I swear to God, if I hear the word prepare one more time, it's gonna be like I'm wearing wet socks with a hole in them.
Oh, God.
Enough with the complaints, let's go!
I thought you'd be the one freaking out, Komaru.
You have severely misunderestimated her.
I've never ridden one of these before. This is so fun!
Why is Komaru the one driving? She doesn't even have a license.
Neither do you, and Haiji only has one usable arm.
I can't drive with my arm like this. It's not like cops are gonna pull us over or something.
That's not what she's concerned about.
Look, if I were to drive a bike, I'm pretty sure I'd kill myself.
Exactly.
and possibly someone else.
You're right, but...
Hey, listen, we never know when the Monokumas might attack next. Let's speed it up.
Yeah, we don't want to be attacked by biker Monokumas.
Roger!
Yeah, I'm with you, Toko.
All right, we're here.
Wonder how far we went.
We are? Where are we?
Are you taking us to a secluded spot to do stuff with us? If that's your plan, hurry up and get it over with. I won't resist.
That's enough. This isn't the time for this.
Well, you can't blame her for not being a little excited by the thrumming of the engine of the motorbike between her legs.
Okay there, dude. Remember, she originally thought Haiji was hot before she hated him.
No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Especially not with you. I like him younger. As young as possible.
Haiji?
Okay, I'm gonna forget that part. Let's just move on, please.
Actually, can I leave now?
Anyway, it's time. Careful of where you stand. If you talk, you might bite your tongue.
What, are we in a minefield or something?
Is this an elevator?
You'd never expect such an elaborate machine here, right? That's how you know it's important. This is Towa Group's secret factory, after all.
Yeah, I thought so. But why is it
Factory?
that he couldn't get what was here earlier, but he can now.
Yeah, any of the other adults should have been able to drive him over here on their motorbike.
This place was restricted to top executives only. During emergencies, the restrictions get tougher. Now, the only ones who can move this elevator are me and my old man.
I see. So not even the brats can get into this place.
Unless Monica can, because she is in fact a Towa, as we suspect.
She might not be, I suppose, but she probably is. And when we inevitably find Monokuma's here, that's when we'll know.
Isn't it about time you tell us what you're hiding here?
In fact, aren't we probably going to have a boss battle here because we have to get through the chapter? It seems like we're not going to be going anywhere else, right?
That's far too meta, David.
Doesn't this seem like really important dungeon for near the end of the game before the great turnaround? So that means we have to fight a boss here, and
I agree with you.
I'm glad somebody does!
I've told you already. It's our last hope.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
And it's deep inside this factory. However, we do have a bit of a problem. It's the reason I was hesitant to come here in the first place.
Oh, it's filled with Monokumas.
What? Just say it!
In order to deter intruders and thieves, our family uses Monokumas to guard the area.
It really is filled with Monokumas. Now, as expected, Toa is the one who made them.
Uh-huh.
Monokumas?
Ever since the riot, we haven't been able to contact the office that controls them.
Why did Toa make a bunch of Monokuma robots?
We'll just add that to the list of other reasons we suspect Toa's behind all this.
To what I can guess, the Monokumas here had their control functions broken. I bet they would even attack me like I was any other adult.
Okay, just wait. Slow down a sec.
On the bright side, I do understand why they couldn't come here before.
Yeah, now we've got someone capable of fighting the Monokumas.
Why are the Monokumas here in the first place? Didn't the kids bring them?
Haven't you been reading all this Toa propaganda? Obviously they're behind it.
Yeah, I expected this reaction.
In some way.
Right.
But you'll know the answer to that question as well once we're through here.
You really just don't want to tell us anything, do you?
You're being awfully suspicious.
Yeah, probably. I even think so myself. But for now, will you please trust me? I'm begging you. You two are the only ones who can make it through here. You have to help. There's no way I can do it alone. But I'm not just going to abandon the hope that's in here. I took your words to heart. That I need to fight back. No giving up.
Haiji... Toko, why don't we just try going there for now? I mean, we've gone this far already.
We'll find all about why Haiji Towa is suspicious, and the Towas in general, as we keep going.
If he does anything I don't like along the way, I'm turning around and leaving.
It's probably not something he really wants to talk about, or wants to admit to anybody.
Especially not the victims of the Monokumas and the kids and whatnot.
I'm not saying he had anything to do with it. He was kind of estranged from the company after all.
Right.
But, you know, he still knows what's going on to an extent.
That sounds fair to me. The trump card is deep inside this factory. We need to take the elevator to the bottom floor.
Ha!
Oh, good crouch.
Well played.
Yeah, this looks really important.
What?
Be careful. If you touch the lasers, the alarm goes off.
You should have said that earlier!
You weren't going to be able to avoid it anyway. I see.
Oh yeah?
So these are the Shirokumas.
He's all metal and metallic and reflective.
Defeat the Siren Monokuma, or else he'll just keep coming.
Paralyze! Or just shoot him right in the face, okay.
Oh.
One shot, one kill. Oh, you've only got one paralyzed bullet. You better save that.
Be careful. Don't get caught in the lasers, okay?
Oh, take cover!
Oh, trust me, I know.
We ever gonna get a save point?
I think I'm gonna head to the right first.
They found us! Break the Siren Monokuma, up there!
Oh, great. So the laser doesn't even have to hit you to hit you.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, the worst part about this is all the unskippable cutscenes.
Don't remind me. Oh, thank God.
What the heck is this? I guess they were
Well-
working on the air purification.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it would make sense that they would have little, terrariums? Is that the correct term?
What was the incident all about? Though the tragedy that painted the world with despair showed signs of calming after the death of the ringleader, it has not completely settled. However, in light of current events, shouldn't we look back at what the tragedy can teach us and prepare for preventative measures? A thorough investigation to the Bob event is what you find in this book.
Which reminds me,
You were abducted around the time the incident was escalating, right?
I guess?
So can I assume that you haven't really experienced that incident?
Well, by the time I was abducted, the world was already pretty messed up. The crime rate was high, the war had started, 7 of my classmates had died.
Jeez.
what?
Do you mean they were killed by despair?
No.
Whatever that means. I'm not really sure if they died, but one day all 7 of them went missing. And a little while after, someone mailed a package to the school. 35 fingers were inside.
Jeez! That's horrible!
Aww.
They never ended up finding them. There's no way they're still alive. Because I went through that, I'm worried about my parents.
Understandably. If your brother was here, I'm sure he'd say something like this. Do not lose hope.
Huh.
I see.
Hope, is it? Yeah, you're right. It's not like I know for sure Checo or my parents are dead.
Huh?
Checo?
Well, the dog. Oh, or her friend. Dog, human, they're not really the same thing at all, I guess. Oh, my friend who disappeared, her name was Chieko.
Oh, you had a nickname for her, of course you did.
Ooh, the scary nickname. Yeah, she was a pretty close friend after all.
I see.
Your friend, Checo.
No, please don't try to kill her, Toko.
My rival.
You can have more than one friend.
Could it be?
Are you jealous?
I can't be jealous if she's dead. I mean, what? Of course not. Don't even think it. Why would I be jealous of a girl with a big brother complex like you? Oh, you meant am I jealous of your... Okay, I'll stop.
Stop it!
I told you I don't have a big brother complex.
I'm sure you're just hiding it from me. Your favorite thing to say is, I love you, big whoa.
You've never heard me say that, so it can't possibly be my favorite. That's just perverted.
I also can't abandon the idea that you two eat all your food by mouth to mouth.
Well, I guess if you're an author, that means you have an imagination. That means it makes things up that aren't true. That's way past a big brother complex at that point. This is practically criminal.
Meanwhile, Haiji's like, can I help you two with something?
I'm not getting involved in that. Not one bit. Okay, that's... seems like enough for now. Next time, the pre-final dungeon? I mean, look, this is important, right?
The Big Brother complex? Or the engineering complex we're currently in? Which complex is more complex?
Not even gonna dignify that with a response. Bleh.